Hi, teacher. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. And also, who have we got? Khaled, welcome to class. Khaled, how are you doing? Khaled, are you there?
Hi, teacher.
Hi. And so, Khaled, so what have you done today?
Yeah, uh, and the work, and after that, I bring a new connection to be able
Okay.
to attend the Verblink classes.
Okay. Um, okay, nice. And so we've got a couple new students. Adela, welcome to class. Adela, how's it going?
Fine, thanks.
Okay, nice. Was today better than yesterday?
Today is more tired than yesterday.
Today was more tiring than yesterday?
Yeah, because
Oh no.
I have meetings, but they finish. Tomorrow is better.
Okay. Well, hopefully. Um, oh wow. Um, sorry, Javier. Uh, I'm not sure what. Okay, sorry guys. And Francisco, welcome to class. Francisco, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Um, and so Francisco, what did you do today?
Uh, Please, do you repeat?
Yeah, so what have you done today? What have you done today?
Ah, yes, I study English a lot.
Okay. Um, nice. And so hold on one second, guys. I gotta send a message to a student. Um, for some reason, there was like a double booking. Um, okay, yeah, but so hold on one second. I'll be right back, guys.
Hello?
Hi, sorry. I need to write a message to a student. So let's just ask questions. So who's just come in? Renata, welcome to class. Renata, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing well, thank you. Can you hear me?
Nice. Yeah, I can hear you. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Renata, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Okay, and what do you do for fun, Renata?
For fun, I like to stay with my dogs, and I like to go walk with them, and I like to go to the movies, to the parks. I don't know.
Okay, nice. All really good things to do. Okay, and all right. So Salvatore, what about you? What did you do today, Salvatore?
Today I worked in a mall because I worked in a mall, and I just come back to my home, and now I'm ready to study English, teacher.
Okay, nice. Um, okay, perfect. And so I guess let's get started with that. Sorry, guys. Um, okay, and let's talk about this. And let's have Adela, can you read the title and the next couple of lines, Adela?
Yes, taking on the phone. Today we will use idioms and phrasal verbs, make reservation at a restaurant, and practice phone conversation.
Nice. Okay. Conversations. Make sure you get that Z sound.
Conversations.
Nice. And idioms, phrasal verbs. That sounded good. Okay. Let's go to the next page. And Adela, can you ask Elcio the first question?
Elcio, which do you like more, talking on the phone or texting, and why?
I prefer I prefer to write testing to write
Okay. I prefer text.
texting. I prefer testing because I prefer testing because if other person is busy is busy is easy read the test. The person is busy. Is very easy read the test.
Okay, it's very easy. We'd say to read.
To read the test. Okay, yes.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, really good. And Ercio, can you ask Francisco the same question?
Some question, teacher.
Yeah, the same question.
Okay. Yeah. Francisco, how are you?
Yes, I'm fine.
Oh, good. Which do you like more, talking on the phone or testing? Why?
I prefer texting because I don't see other person. It's informal.
Oh,
Okay, so when you're talking on the phone, you don't see the other person either.
Yes, but it's true. But
Okay.
yes,
Yeah, that's fine though. That's good. So it's definitely more informal to text. Okay, good. And Sergio, welcome to class. Sergio, how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, nice. Well, welcome to class. All right, and yeah, does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay, and Mauricio, welcome to class as well. Mauricio, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm good.
Okay, and so does anybody prefer talking on the phone? Does anybody prefer talking on the phone to texting?
Yes, me, teacher.
Okay, and can you explain why, Salvatore?
Yeah, because I prefer I prefer talking on the phone because it's faster than send a message.
Okay, so it's faster than sending messages
Sending message.
or sending a message. So it's one or the other, but good, awesome, really good answer. Okay, and let's go on to the next page. Yeah, these are pretty simple, but so let's have Francisco, can you read the title?
phrasal verbs. What do you think they mean?
Okay, Yeah, and can you have a look and repeat phrasal? Phrasal.
Phrasal.
Nice.
Verbs.
Yeah, phrasal verbs. Good. And let's have Khalid. Khalid, can you read the phrasal verbs?
Yes, teacher. Pick up the phone. Hang up the phone.
Yeah. And so can you choose one and use it in a sentence, Khalid?
Pick up the phone. The phone is ringing. Can anyone pick up the phone, please?
Okay. Can anyone, maybe can someone?
Someone.
Yeah, perfect. Can someone pick up the phone, please? Good. And Mauricio, can you use hang up? Hang up the phone in another sentence.
When you finish the call, you hang up the phone.
Perfect. Really nicely done. Okay, good. Let's go to the next page. And Mauricio, can you play the first role?
Yeah.
And Renata, can you play the second?
Hey, I
Sure.
just missed your call. What's up?
No problem. I wanted to see if you want to do something tonight.
Sure. What were you thinking?
Dinner at the Patio, 9?
Sounds great. Can you call ahead for a reservation?
Sure, I'll text you after. See you.
Nice. Okay, good. And Mauricio, can you repeat missed?
Missed.
Nice. And patio, Renata. Patio.
Okay. Patio.
Okay, good.
Patio is a noun?
So it's the name of a place. So yeah, a patio would be a
Okay.
noun though. So a patio is like a deck.
Okay.
Like a deck. But okay, good. And Renata, can you ask Salvatore the next question? The question right here.
Okay, Salvatore, what do you think call ahead means?
Maybe maybe is a kind of call that can arrive directly.
Okay, maybe it's a kind of call that can arrive directly. That's not quite it. Does anybody think they have a good definition for call ahead?
Is maybe if in a group the first person call for a reservation, the person who has the responsibility in the group to book the table or to book.
Yeah, so I guess that's really good. It's not necessarily the person, it's just the act of calling a restaurant and reserving a table. It would be calling ahead. So yeah, when you call to make a reservation, when you call to make a reservation, would be calling ahead. Okay, and so Salvatore, when was the last time you called ahead to make a reservation?
I call ahead for reservation when it was my birthday, and I call it the restaurant for to have a reservation.
You call the restaurant for what?
For to have a reservation.
Ah, so a 12-person reservation? A reservation for 12 people?
More people, yes.
Okay. Nice. That's awesome. Really good job. Good answer. And does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay.
No, no teacher.
Okay, and let's have Salvatore. Can you ask Sergio the first question?
Okay, Sergio, who made the call? Why did he or she make the phone call?
Justin?
Are you there, Sergio?
Justin did the
Okay, so Justin maybe made the phone call?
maybe yes.
Okay, good. Um, yeah, maybe Justin made the first phone call. Okay, and why did he call? So why did he call?
Because she he invited to him to she.
Okay, so yeah, he wanted to invite her to do something. So maybe, yeah. So can you read those two sentences one more time? So can you repeat those two sentences? Can you repeat those two sentences, Sergio?
Justin made the phone call. He wanted to invite her to do something.
Good. Nice job. Sergio, can you ask Vinicius the next question?
What time are they going to dinner?
It's 9 p.m.
Okay. So you said it is 9 p.m. That would mean right now the time is 9 o'clock. Which it probably isn't what you'd want to say. So what time are they going to dinner? Can you think of another way to answer that?
Yeah, they are going to dinner at 9 p.m.
Yeah. Going to dinner. Good. Really nice job. That'll be perfect. And Vinicius, can you ask Adela the next question?
Sorry, teacher.
Vinicius, can you ask Adela the next question?
Sure. Do you often call ahead to make a reservation?
Uh,
Uh,
once, once or twice a month, more or less.
Okay. And where do you usually call? Where do you reserve seats?
I reserve seats table for two or four. This is for a couple, my husband and me, or a couple of friends too. A double date.
Nice. On a double date. Really good. I reserve a table for two for my husband and me. or for a couple of friends on a double date. Nice. Okay, good. And do you usually go to the same restaurant, or do you choose different restaurants, Adela?
I choose a different restaurant.
Okay, nice, good. Edisio, what about you? Do you often call ahead to make reservations?
Yes. I I of I often call ahead. Yes, I often call ahead for my doctor. My doctor.
Ah,
Yes, schedule, reserve, schedule.
yeah.
Or no, or
That
only
would.
reservation in the seat.
Yeah, that's a little bit different. That's more like making an appointment.
Okay, I make an appointment.
As far as making a reservation, we would pretty much only make reservations at hotels and restaurants.
Okay, yes. Uh, yes.
Okay.
Ok, ok. Yeah, então, I reserve once for month when I went for happy hour in my office.
Okay.
Happy hour. Go for happy hour.
Maybe after work?
Yes, yes, yes. After work, yes.
Nice. And so, because it's once a month, it's a habitual action, and so we'd use the present tense go. But nice. That's awesome. Really good job. Okay, and does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions here?
Teacher?
Okay, yeah.
In this last case, about appointment, can I use get? For example, I get an appointment to go to see doctor.
Yeah. It's a little bit more, it's not quite as formal. So it's really informal. I've got an appointment. But you can say it. So that would definitely work. I've got an appointment.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And make sure you have too. So I have got, or I've got. It's really important. But awesome. Really good job. And let's have Francisco. Can you read Justin's role? Can you read this?
Yes. Justin, you are calling in order to make the reservation for this evening at the patio.
Good. Can you repeat evening?
Evening.
Nice. And let's have Khaled. Can you read Hannah's role?
Yes, teacher. You work at the patio. Don't forget to ask about the time and the number of people.
Okay. And can you guys play those roles? And maybe let's start with Francisco.
Yes.
Okay, so can you play the role? Can you maybe make the phone call?
For make a reservation.
Yeah, so you need to make a reservation at this restaurant.
Yes. I my name is Francisco. I need to make a reservation for 5 people to celebrate the wedding days.
Hey, Khaled, can you answer?
Okay. You are welcome, Mr. Frank. Um, in which time exactly you need the reservation?
For 8 o'clock.
Well, and how many
PM.
people?
I think is for 5 friends. But I don't have the correct number.
The
Will
exact
be
number?
5 or exact number. If 5 or 6.
Okay, Mr. Frank, I will reserve for 6 people initially. And you are welcome.
Okay, nice. For 6 people. Okay, that sounded good. And Francisco, I'm not sure. I didn't quite hear what you were celebrating. What were you gonna say?
I think is marriage.
Marriage. So we'd say marriage.
Marriage, yes. Is the 2 years of marriage.
Oh, an anniversary.
Yes.
Okay, an anniversary. Okay, good. So to celebrate an anniversary. And, okay, that sounds good. I'll make a reservation for 6 people. We could also say something like, I'll put you down for 6 people. It's a really common expression that we'd say. So I'll put you down for 6 people. But nice. Okay, and maybe let's have Mauricio. Can you play Justin? And let's have Renata. Can you play Hannah? And can you guys try this role as well?
Okay.
Okay. Peter calling. How can I help you?
Yeah, I'm Mauricio, and I wanna make a reservation to tomorrow for 6 people at 9 p.m.
At 9 p.m. for 6 people. Let me check. Sir, we just have a table available for 6 people at 9 o'clock.
Okay, sounds great.
Okay, so I'll make the reservation for 6 people at 9 o'clock tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice. Okay, that was good. Really smooth. Really good pronunciation from both of you. Yeah, that sounded great. Okay, and does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay. Nice. Let's try some verb conjugation. And Salvatore, can you read the first sentence?
Yes. Mark finally Well, one moment, please, Mark.
Yeah.
Finally. Mm. I'm coming for nearly an hour.
Not quite.
No, I'm calling.
Close. That's definitely the right verb. So we'd use the present perfect progressive here.
I have called for nearly an hour.
Close. So we'd use the participle of to be, the verb to have, and a verb ending in ing.
To have plus to be, teacher.
Yeah, so it's a form of to be. It's the participle. So it'd be been.
Ah, okay. I have been calling for nearly an hour.
Good. I've been calling for nearly an hour. And Sergio, can you try this next sentence?
Sorry, I was busy.
Nice. And can you repeat busy? Busy.
Busy, okay.
Nice. Okay, and let's have Vinicius. Can you try the next sentence?
I need you, college, to the store right away. It's an emergency.
Okay, not quite. It's a little bit different. I need you. And this one stays infinitive, Vinicius. Any ideas?
No.
Okay. Can anybody help him out?
Yeah, to call.
Not quite. So they're
No,
already
call.
on the phone.
To come.
Call. To call.
Come.
To
I
come.
need you come.
Yeah. I need you to come to the store right away. Good. Thanks, guys. And Vinicius, can you read that sentence one more time? Vinicius, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, can you read that sentence?
Oh. Okay. I need you to come to the store right away. It's an emergency.
Yeah, an emergency. Can you repeat emergency?
Emergency.
Yeah. Good. And Adelo, can you try the next one?
What happened? What happened? I have been sleeping.
Nice. Really good job. Okay, perfect. And let's have Ercio. Can you play the first person? And let's have Francisco. Can you play the second person?
Okay.
Me?
Marky, finally, I have been calling for nearly an hour.
Sorry, I was busy.
Uh, I need you to come to the store right away. It's an emergency. Emergency.
What happened? I have been sleeping.
Nice. Okay. And Francisco, can you repeat happened?
Happened.
Good. And then Ercio, can you repeat emergency? Emergency.
Emergency.
Good.
Emergency.
Perfect. And Francisco, busy?
Busy?
Nice. And Elcio, nearly.
Nearly.
Nice. Good job. Okay. Does anybody have any questions here?
Yes, teacher. Can you remind, please, the use the present perfect progressive?
Okay. So it's something that started in the past that's continuing until now. Something that started in the past that is continuing and might continue into the future. Well, not necessarily. So that's definitely a might continue into the future. That's not necessary. So it's something that's continuing. So right now, I have been sleeping up until now.
The action is not finished, right?
Yeah. In this case, it could be finished, but it's up until just like this very moment, virtually. So most of the time we'd use this tense when we're talking about like jobs. So I have been working at Verbling for a few months. So this is something that's continuing now and will hopefully continue into the future. And it started in the past. So that's a really common way to use this tense, the present perfect progressive, is when you're talking about jobs.
Okay. I have been studying English.
Yes, exactly. Talking about things like that too. So I've been studying English for, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Any
I
other
understand.
questions?
Thank
Yeah, you're welcome. Any other questions?
Teacher?
Yes.
And present perfect progress, if is a question asked, can you make a phrase?
Yeah. So like, what have you been doing?
Yeah, what?
So recently, I have been watching a lot of TV or something. You could say anything. What have you been doing? I have been doing something. Any other questions?
Teacher,
Yes.
can you tell me some expression time for present perfect progressive?
I'm not sure what you mean. Can you repeat that?
Expression times for present perfect progressive.
Like time expressions?
Yes.
I'm not sure what you want me to do.
Maybe, for example, use how long have you been, blah blah blah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, so how long have you been studying English? I have been studying English for my whole life. How long have you been in Spain? I've only been in Spain for about 3 weeks.
Okay.
I guess that's a little bit different, but yeah. So, how long have you been doing something? Would be a really common one. I'm not. Does that help answer your question a little bit?
Okay.
Okay. Sorry again. I'm not really sure. So, past and maybe so future. So if we want to get like a chart, so the action can be something that happened in the past, it's still happening right now, and it could potentially happen in the future, but it's not necessarily sure. So this is all question marks, but it's likely. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. Does anybody have any last questions on this page? Okay. And good. Let's go on to the next page. And let's talk about this. And Francisco, can you ask Khalid this question?
Kali, sometimes it's rude to use your phone. When do you think it is rude to use your phone? Have you ever used your phone at the wrong time?
I think when it's rude to use the phone when use it for distracting people.
Okay. It's rude. When you disrupt people?
Disrupts people, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, when you're disruptive. Okay, like when? Can you give me an example?
Calling in a late time at the night.
Okay. We could just say calling late at night. Yeah, good. That's a good example. Calling late at night. Mauricio, can you think of any other times it might be rude to use your phone?
Yeah, some places, for example, elevators or restaurant.
Okay. Or restaurants? Nice. And Renata, can you think of any others?
When you are at the theater or a movie or maybe a lecture.
Okay, maybe in a lecture. Yeah, that's good. I think, yeah, that's awesome. When you're at the movies. Yeah, perfect. And Renata, can you ask Salvatore the second question?
Okay, Salvatore, have you ever used your phone at the wrong time?
I think so. Probably when I work in my shop, it happened that I'm talking to customer, and sometimes the phone rang, and I have to ask apologize with customer, but I have to answer on the telephone also.
Okay. Something, and I do apologize. Maybe answer the telephone.
The telephone.
We wouldn't say answer on. Just answer the telephone. So I had to apologize to the customer and answer the telephone. Nice. And then maybe the past progressive, I was talking to a customer. But good.
Yes, I was talking to a customer. Yes.
Okay, good. And Sergio, what about you? Have you ever used your phone at the wrong time?
Oh yes. Uh, when I was in my work, I was in a meeting, and I used my phone in the meeting.
Okay, what happened?
Oh, my boss told me,
Yeah.
please hang up your phone.
Okay. Your phone. Nice. Yeah, that's definitely, that would be really uncomfortable. Okay, and Vinicius, what about you?
Teacher, in my opinion, it's rude when you take a taxi and the taxi driver is hung up his phone, or when you are traveling, you are the bus sleepy and ring a phone.
Okay, I didn't hear exactly what you said about the bus. So when you're on the bus and you're traveling and you're sleeping, what happens?
The phone ringing.
Okay, and the phone rings. And maybe someone's phone rings?
Yes.
Nice. Okay, good. Nice. That's awesome. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay. Cool. And all right, let's try this. And Adela, can you read the title and the examples?
The future tense. There are two ways to form the future tense. First, present progressive of to go plus infinitive. Example, I'm going to call. Or will plus present tense. Example, I will call.
Yeah, okay. And Adela, can you make a sentence using the future tense? One of these two ways.
I'm gonna go, no? I'm going to go
Yeah.
hiking on the mountains next week.
Yeah, nice. Next week. This is really good. Hiking on the mountains. We'd actually use a different preposition, and this one might be a little bit tricky.
At the mountains?
In the mountains.
In the mountains.
So it's technically like in the mountain range, in the mountains. It's one of those weird times that we use in. So like you're amidst these mountains. So that's why you do use in. Hiking on the mountains. Yeah, so it'd be in. It just sounds weird to use really anything else in this case.
Hiking in the mountain. I have always same mistake.
Those prepositions?
Yes, the preposition is very.
They're really hard.
Yes.
But yeah, we have a lot of them in English too, which doesn't help. But yeah, you're doing good. You're doing really well. So Edisio, what about you? Can you make another sentence in the future tense?
Okay. I am going to call my son at midnight.
Okay. What are you going to talk about?
I will. What? Okay. I will I will warn. I will warn to come early in my house.
I'm not sure exactly what you're trying to say. So, Ercio, you speak Spanish, right?
Yes.
Can you explain what you're trying to say in Spanish?
Sorry, teacher. Only Portuguese.
Okay. I will warn him to come home early in my house. Maybe if you write it in Portuguese in the chat box, I could try to get what you're trying to say. So just try to write it in the chat box. Okay. Maybe if he's still living, I will warn him to come home earlier, maybe?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I'll warn him.
All right. I will warn him to come home earlier.
Earlier. Can you repeat earlier?
Earlier.
Nice. Good job.
Yes. Thank you, teacher.
Yeah. Does anybody have any questions on this page?
Something can use will for an action immediately or same. For example, the phone rang. Will go to answer or
Yeah. Will you go answer it?
unexpectedly action or
an unexpected action?
Not. For example, I'm going is a plan, and the other is an action, not expectedly or not. I don't explain.
I'm not sure what you mean. So if you say I will go answer it or I'm going to go answer it, it would mean the same thing.
But normally I think I use present in the future. I'm going to for a plan, and will for a action is not a plan. It's an action in the future, but appears in a moment. For example, run. You have a answer. It's not a plan. It's not. I can explain. Or it's not same. It's an order to another person. It's same to can be go or can no.
I don't think so. So in English, will and am going to go.
It's same.
So it's the same. Yeah. So we'd use them in the same thing. So will you run this weekend? Are you going to run this weekend? I will go hiking. I'm going to go hiking. Yeah, we'd use it interchangeably. So a lot of the times it sounds a little bit more natural to use going to go. But it's just, yeah, kind of one of those things. It's just preference. It sounds fine either way. But good question. Sorry, I'm not sure if I understood it completely, but yeah, good. Let's try this, and let's have Francisco. Can you read this first roll?
You want to reserve a table for two at the Singing Mouse, the best restaurant in town. It's your birthday, and you are very excited.
Excited. Yeah. So excited. Good. And moose. This is a moose.
Moose.
Yeah, a moose.
Moose.
Yeah, a moose. Okay, and let's have Mauricio. Can you read this next roll?
Yeah. You work at Singing Moose. There are no tables available this weekend. Try to keep the customer happy.
Okay, good. And can you guys go ahead and play those rolls? And yeah, maybe Mauricio, start with answering the phone.
Answer the phone. Hello. I'm Mauricio. Can I help you?
And Francisco, I think it's your turn.
Yes. I need to make a reservation for your restaurant
Okay, what
for
time?
tonight.
Tonight? What time?
10 o'clock.
And how many people?
The dinner is for 10 people.
10? Okay,
10.
I have one table available for this time and for 10 people.
Okay, so good. This is good. Unfortunately, we're just about out of time. I do have another class after this. Yeah, and so does anybody have any questions before we finish up? Any last questions? Okay, so hopefully no questions. Thanks for the great class, everybody. Hopefully I'll see you again soon.
Bye.
Again, I do have
Bye,
Thank
teacher.
you. See you.
Bye bye.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
thank you.